At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
70, 18, Warriors, 70.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It's textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Working quickly here. 1st down throw here for Milrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers take a... after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Going for it with May. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Come on! 60 ball check! 19, 8, cut 60! 70,
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup.
70,
2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
May now on 3rd down. This is caught downfield by Owens. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. May. All in left side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now. They need 7. Here's May to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Crazy.
Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, here we go, throw. Ready, what's that?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Crazy. Here we go, sit up. Crazy.
May. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-point game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the jump.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Panther 11. Warriors, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 60 back.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Colts.
19, 60. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. We're knotted up at 8. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
18, here we go. Got 50.
3rd and long for him here. Connection made to Hollins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Viking 18, Warriors 17, 18, 65.
Milrow with it on 1st. Brought in by Hollins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Dragon, 70 rings. Buffalo, 19.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Mustang, Crest, 79, go.
Trying for it with Milrow. Throw caught by his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. All set now. First and 10.
Come on.
First down, Colts.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. 18. 5.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They go play action. Here's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
That's completed right side. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Shane Steichen sticking with his offense. They're trying for 2 more.
Cowboy 80. 19. Steady.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
22. Steelers 8. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sit up. Crazy.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. And short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Colts return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle is made. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Buffalo 6.
Milroe looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Jalen Milroe's sack. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
19 tight.
3rd and 14.
7 Pirates.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60. 19 Cougar, 18 Rattler.
Milroe to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
What's that? Crazy.
1st down throw for May. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
What's up? Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Hits his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
What's that? Crazy. 5. Yeah, you're here. Crazy.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
May on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run, Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, here we go, sit up. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's 5. Crazy, crazy. It's 5. Crazy, crazy.
May now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
On the jump.
One last play before the break.
Hot 70, hot 70. Cougar 19. 7 pop, Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Diddy, what's up? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Off the play action, May. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Hand off here to Jacobs. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5, crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Crazy.
Going for it with May. Throw is caught by the back. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
To the air on first down, May. Pulls it at the 7. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
22. Steelers.
Oh, he's running around with
17.
Randy Moss.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Viking 18, Dragon 60, 18, Draft 6.
Throwing now, Milrow.
I'm standing right there.
Completed over the middle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Colts first down.
Mustang 19. 19, Panther 79.
First down throw here from Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Gravity Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. To the ground.
He's getting hit.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts hold an 11-point advantage.
Jason Myers.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Colts push the lead up to 12.
29. Steelers 17. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Crazy, crazy. 5. Just get in the pocket.
May off the play fake. This is caught downfield by Owens. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy.
Crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Crazy. 5.
First down, May. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Crazy. Crazy. 5. Hey, what's up?
To the air yet again, May. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
What's that? Crazy. 5.
Throwing again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Crazy. 5.
Again, it's May. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What's up? Crazy.
Back to the air, it's May. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
3rd and 16.
5. What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead is back down to 9.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. brings up second and 10.
70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 8, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle.
Ready up.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
19, ready. Cougar 19, 19 Lions. Drop 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Dragons. Warriors. 70.
Trying for it with Milrow. And the
I want to
tackle's made
say
just
third.
beyond midfield at the 48.
Oh,
Too
man.
quickly here.
18 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Mustang 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. He's got it downfield near the edge. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Cowboy 80. Shot 60. Shot 60. 6. Come back. 18. 19.
Here's Milrow. First and 10. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Ready.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Tigers. 7 Tigers. Buffalo. 60 Wildcats. Warriors.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
70 Rangers.
Pretty short, it's Milrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. A give now from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
I'm
line.
trying to hike the ball.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's May to the air. Throwing the out route complete. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
May on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 3 at the Colts' 46-yard line.
To throw, here's May. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
May now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Goes to the hurry up here.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's May again. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Steelers 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Colts up by 8. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Come on.
It's a design run for Milroe. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And it's a pickup of 4 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Back to the line they come, second down. A quick throw completed out to the left. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Check smash. Take smash. 18 Rattler, 65 catch.
Back to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
19 Sarge, trap 60. 18 Pioneers. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design keeper for Milrow. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this. A one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week, we're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
This could be like throwing the ball deep and somehow it does not get on the 3 down line. Like my O-line is trash.
Throwing right away, it's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. May to throw again. Right back to Kelsey again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They're going. It's May. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. May gonna hold on to this one. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice Long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively, to be able to sustain and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He ran a comeback route. Oh, watch it, like.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. To throw now, May. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
Throwing now is May. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Crazy.
On first and 10, here's May. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. One play, 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The
Ugh.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Allen airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught at the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Steve Smith, 65 yards. And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's May. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Crazy. Sit down, here you go.
They'll throw with May. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jeremy Shackey from a yard out. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Second down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Now pressure gets to him again. Javon Curse in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Up the middle. Here's Corum. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He's still on his feet. Cooper Kupp. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 82 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On play action, May. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Jacobs from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To throw, it's Allen. Smith catches left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Allen going to throw. And this throw incomplete. As a defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Crazy. Stay here. 5. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. That is caught. It's a tight end, Jeremy Shockey. Look at the big fella go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jeremy Shockey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Allen. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he just falls. Yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Let's go now. Black, opposite, green. Ready?
They'll go with the keeper. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal?
10.
Dennis is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is third and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Ready.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they go play action with May. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Crazy. Five.
Looking to throw. May. Complete. Smith has it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Crazy. Five.
Here's May. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Crazy. Crazy.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. Will Anderson. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff and even better execution.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jeremy Shockey, 54 yards. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change them.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You're on the ball. You there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got Shockey. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Drake May, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Going up top for Cup. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. No doubt those are the types of